Well, good afternoon. And you know what? It is a great afternoon because it's Friday afternoon, which is, there's always something so special about Friday afternoon, even if you've nothing planned for the weekend, and we have nothing planned for the weekend. I'm going to be working on something all weekend, but I'm still looking forward to it and having a nice dinner this evening. And yes, it is. It's got very, very hot here, so I'll be melting in a little minute. And I know back in Ireland the weather hasn't been quite so fabulous, so make the best of it anyway and get out and do something for yourself this weekend. So I'll sit here and wait and see if some of you can come in and join me live, which would be fantastic. And if not, if you come in on the replay, just give me a hashtag replay as always, and treat this as if it is, live. And some of you are there. Fantastic. Listen, if you're there, will you give me a little thumbs up or a heart or even an angry face or a surprised face or whatever, because if you do that, then more people will get the notification and come in and join us live. So I'm not sure who's there. Let me know where you are this lovely Friday afternoon. And I apologize if I messed up with the times a little bit. I think I got confused between Irish time and UK time and Spanish time. So hopefully, anyway, some of you have come in and that's fantastic. So haven't been live for quite a while, and so many of you have been in touch saying, is everything okay? Well, everything is perfectly okay. Absolutely couldn't be better. I've been working really, really hard behind the scenes on something, something that's a passion project, really, I suppose. And I've devoted a huge amount of time and effort over the last couple of months to this. Now, some of you know, because I have been talking to some of you about it, and I have been doing research and asking questions. Let me see, I'm going to send a little message out. Let's see, I'm not sure if that will go or not because I can't see any comments and I can't actually. Okay, I sent out some comments. But listen, I'm delighted you're here with me. I'm delighted it's Friday. And this almost feels to me like, do you remember way back at the very first days of lockdown? Thank you for that thumbs up. And do send me thumbs up and love hearts because it definitely helps to get everybody else seeing the notifications. But today reminds me very much of that day when I did one of the craziest things that I've ever done in my life. It was the start of lockdown and I was so fed up. And I knew everybody was going to be cocooned at home. And I went live and I said, you know what, from today, or from Monday morning, onwards until the end of lockdown, I'm going to go live every single day on this Room Junkie page, and I'm going to share all my interior design secrets. I'm going to share everything about interior design that I know, and I want to encourage you to do the best of your home, best with your home, with what you've got for this time. And somehow we made it happen. And we met here every single day at 3 o'clock. And it was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And an amazing community was born here. And many of us have become friends since and have met up in real life. And it's just been phenomenal. So I'm going to be 64 on the 25th of June, which is only a couple of weeks away. And I had two of my best friends here just over a week ago. It's like a dream that they were here. Mary and Lorna came out to visit for a week, and it was just the most magical week. It was fantastic. And it made me think about and celebrate our girlfriends. Because let me tell you, we have one life, and it's up to every single one of us to make the very best of that one life with what we have available to us. It's up to us to improve our life in whatever way that we can. And having the girls here definitely made me realize that. So what I've been working on for the past, I'd say a good 3-4 months, to be honest. Some of you know that I did have a Finding Your Fabulous boot camp for women in their 50s and 60s and 70s who, it was a 12-week boot camp. It was a 12-week it was an online course, but it was more than that because there was an engaging, support component element to it as well. And we covered mindset and confidence, but we covered health and beauty and, oh my God, so many other things as well. It was pretty amazing. And some of you have done it and you have described it, and this is a very big thing to say to me, that it was life-changing, because I'll be honest, I did change my life unrecognizably. And I think having the girls here made me realize just how much that I have changed my life. Because I can tell you, quite honestly, when I was in my 50s, my mid 50s, I think primarily, I went through the worst time of my life. The boys were growing up, they didn't need their mum anymore. And then they went off to do their own thing, went to college and all of that. Then we had the emigration and the going away far, far away. I also had a mum had been unwell for about 10 years during that time, and then she died. In fact, her 9-year anniversary is on the 12th of June, which will be a tough day for me. It always is. But I cherish every minute that I had with her. But it did leave me bereft because my mother was widowed when she was very young. I was a baby. She was pregnant with my brother, so we had this incredibly wonderful bond, which thankfully my boys had with her as well. That all happened. I thought I sailed through menopause and realized that I most certainly did not. I truthfully thought that menopause was just about hot flushes and restless legs. I didn't have either. Now I know, because I know so much more about menopause and our hormones. Than I did back then. So I struggled terribly. And the sad thing is that I did not tell any of not even my closest friends, because I think I was ashamed to admit that my life just wasn't perfect. And this has always been in the back of my mind. And that's why I came up with the whole Finding Your Fabulous concept. And for those of you who were with me in Harvey's Point in Donegal, in February of last year, or if you were in the Talbot Hotel in Stillorgan in October of last year, you know what this means, and you know the importance of this community is to me, and the importance of celebrating ourselves and making the very, very best of ourselves. So anyway, what I have done, I have realized that Finding Your Fabulous Bootcamp was an amazing 12 weeks, and we did go beyond that. And every time bootcamp, I had a new bootcamp, everybody came back in again if they wished to. But when it was over, I felt sometimes that some people sailed through and continued on and had the commitment to themselves to do this every day of their lives. Others felt like they had fallen off a cliff. So I know for me, in my life, I need consistency. I also need accountability. I can procrastinate and I'm easily distracted. So for me, consistency in everything that I do is really, really, really important. And sometimes I struggle with it, but it's really important. So what I have done is I have developed a Forever Fabulous membership, because building community is something that I'm good at. It's something that I can do quite easily. I don't know why, because I'm blessed with the amazing women that follow me and come into my world and improve my world, and I have helped them as well. So what this is a membership, a monthly membership for women in their 50s and their 60s and their 70s, because I want you, regardless of what age or stage you are at in your life, I want you to start living your very best life. We've got one life. I am 64 in a couple of weeks' time. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I am. And I can tell you that I feel more vibrant now than I did when I was in my 40s and my 50s. I'm certainly more confident. And yes, I'm older. I'm a lot older, but I'm enjoying my age. So many of our wonderful friends never got to see 64, never got to see 54. So what I want us to do is to start practicing living our very best life, because let me tell you, 60 is a new 40. I believe this. My boot campers believe it and know it. And I'm delighted to say that everybody who has signed up to the membership so far are either people who have been amazing women who've come through bootcamp with me, or who have been to one of the Finding Your Fabulous events. So huge commitment from me, which means that I'm going to concentrate less on interior design, although there will be an interior design component in the Forever Fabulous membership, because your home is actually really, really important. It's important to create a home that nurtures you, that calms you, that is clear of clutter, that has good energy. That's all really, really important. But this is a really holistic membership. And it's going to have a daily and a weekly and a monthly component to it. So every single day, we're going to have a daily dip. This is not where I invite you into the pool, but it's a daily inspirational prompt. I do this every day of my life because I journal a lot, and I do this and I know how powerful this is. So every single day I'll come in with a video prompt into the membership every single day. You will get used to this and you will look forward to it, and you will practice what I preach, because I practice what I preach, and it will help you every single day to give you a good dose of positivity in the morning And so if you're slipping a little bit, or if you're slipping in your habits, or you're just feeling a bit down, well, I will help you pull yourself back up again. And, just look forward to this little prompt every single day. We're also going to have, every Wednesday, I'm going to do a live video where it will be all about motivation and coaching and confidence and positivity, and anything that I find along my travels that will help you improve your life, I will share on the Wednesday. Another thing I'm going to do every Wednesday is I'm going to take a time to pause and reflect, because in our busy lives, we don't do that. When did you last, evaluate what you're doing in your life, or wonder if there's something that you could be doing to improve your life, your health, your energy, your mental health, your happiness? So every Wednesday, we're going to do that. We're going to take that little bit of time, and we are going to reflect and reset. And then every single month, we're going to have two things. We're going to have a monthly Zoom members call where you will get to know each other on Zoom. Friendships will be forged. We will inspire each other. I did this before during the very first beginnings of boot camp, and you loved it. You just loved the fact that you weren't just seeing a name on the screen. You were getting to know people, and amazing friendships have been formed. And I'm going to have, once we get up and running, we'll have spin-off rooms as well, or breakout rooms, where you can meet up with your buddies and encourage and inspire each other. And also every month, this is a huge part of it, I'm going to have experts, guest experts coming in. These are people who are at the top of their game professionally and every other way. So we're going to have guest experts on health, on wellness, on resilience, on confidence, on sleep, on energy, on beauty, on fashion, on dressing for our shape, skincare, hair care, interiors, travel, and so much more. If there's a topic that will help you in your life, all I want you to do is to tell me what it is, and I will find an expert who will come in to our group once a month. So once a month we will have this session, and we'll have different topics, but it's going to be very exciting, and it's going to be so beneficial and so interesting to you. I have got a list of 101 people on my radar who are all top of their game. So every subject, every topic that's going to help enhance your life, I've got it covered. I'm just so excited about this, because it's going to be phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Even things like retirement planning, finance, holistic health, you name it, strength training, you name it, we've got it covered. We'll also have exclusive members events, both online and in person. So it's really exciting. So this means I have to give this all of my focus. So I will be doing much less interior design and more of building this membership, because I don't think there's another membership out there just quite like it, to be honest. When we were new mums, we met up with mother and toddler groups, and we met people who had kids the same age as us. As our kids grew into teens and adulthood, our friends were maybe women who had kids at the same age, and we did things together. In menopause, there are groups to support, thankfully, to support women in menopause. But I think in that wonderful stage between 50, 60, and 70, those years, when we can truthfully live our very best life and enjoy our life to its fullest potential. There's so much that, and every day I learn more about how to improve my life and how to feel my best. Yes, I've got lines on my face. Yes, I carry extra weight. But you know what? That doesn't bother me anymore, because I'm just so thankful for the energy that I have. I'm thankful for the knowledge that I have, and I'm thankful for the difference that I can make in women's lives. So I don't want any woman to go through those years that I went through, which were, I wasn't clinically depressed, but I can tell you I was very down. I became very negative, and I'm not a negative person at all, but I became negative. I expected things not to work out, and they didn't. I attracted the wrong things into my life. And now I have been able to attract so much that is good and powerful and wonderful into my life. So that's what I've been up to. That is what I've been up to. So if any of you are anyway interested in finding out a little bit more, I've actually, the link that I put here is a link that I put together with all the information. Send me a direct message if I've forgotten to mention something or talk about something, or maybe it just doesn't make sense. So enrollment is open now. So find out all the information. To those of you who have joined already, I can't believe it. And some of you have actually joined up for the entire year already, which I did not expect. And that's the biggest endorsement and, oh my God, how would I say, validation that I could possibly get. Yes, I know that you know me. Yes, you all have been bootcamp students. I know that. But some of you also have joined who had been to one of the Finding Your Fabulous events, and you just want more of it because those days were so memorable and so powerful. But then they were over, and it was a bit like having the girls here for a week. You know, it's almost like a dream. And you think, gosh, did that really happen? Was it really that fabulous? It was. So the membership is called Forever Fabulous. My birthday is the 25th of June. So we will start on the 25th of June. So enrollment is open now, and it closes on the 24th of June. And then there's a waitlist opening. So I would love to invite you to join as a founding member, because when you join as a founding member, you're going to have input into how this membership evolves. You're going to have input into our guest experts. You're going to have, and so many of you have given me phenomenal feedback and suggestions already, and I've taken them all on board. Because sometimes what I think you want is not absolutely what you want. So I need you to tell me that. And if any of you have any suggestions as well, read the information pack and just see what it's all about. And if there's things that you can suggest to me that I should include, please do, because I can do that. This is going to evolve. So once we start on the 25th of June, then there will be a wait list for the next opening. But I can tell you that this price, it's 30, I should say, it's 30 euros per month. There's phenomenal value there. That works out as €1 a day. Well, surely you can invest €1 a day to make and help and encourage and let you evolve into the very best version of yourself with the most amazing women that I am so thrilled. You know, somebody said your vibe attracts your tribe. Well, I know for sure that the women I've attracted into my tribe, I give thanks for you every single day. Every morning I give thanks for my family, and every single morning I give thanks to my friends, and every single morning I give thanks for the tribe who have become my tribe. So it's €30 a month, or there's an annual membership of €300 per month, which means you get 2 months free. And also, if you decide to go for the annual membership, I am gifting you Finding Your Fabulous Bootcamp, the full online course, which is worth €497. You get that for free if you decide to join for the year. But I would say sign up monthly, give yourself 3 months. Commit to 3 months, and I promise you at the end of this 3 months, you'll look back and you'll say, you know what, this is the best thing I have ever done. So I am so excited about this. I really am. I know the difference it's going to make to lives. I know that because, listen, I've done it to myself. I have done it with the girls in the boot camp. And I just get so emotional. We all deserve this. There's nothing scary about aging. You know, embrace it. Enjoy it and make the very, very best of it. You've got one life. And I think we as women are not good at investing in ourselves. We're great at investing in our kids. You know, they'll go to every class, music class, singing class, guitar class, sports class, drama, you name it. But we're not so good at investing in ourselves. So €1 a day, that's all it costs. And I can tell you it's going to be the very, very best investment, because I'm going to give everything to this. Everything, which is why I have cleared so much time, and I will give my energy 150% to this, because I want this to be one of the best memberships ever. And that's a huge thing to say. But you know, way back in the days, the start of lockdown, I made a huge decision and a huge investment then, and so many of you are still here with me, you know, years later, which is pretty phenomenal. So I want you to go have the best weekend. If you're anyway interested at all, send me a direct message. My direct messages will be open all weekend, and I look forward to connecting with you, getting to know you. I look forward to you helping me shape this to be the very, very best membership that you can possibly have, the very best investment in yourself. So listen, have the best weekend. And the link is here. I've put it up. I think it has gone live, or it might go live after I end the video. I'm not sure. So it's great to be back. But you will see less of me in Room Junkie, that is for sure. Yes, I will still do some interior design, some one-to-one work. I can't let that go. That's my other passion. But my main focus is going to be on Forever Fabulous, that membership. I would love to welcome you aboard. I'd love to see you in. And like I said, DMs are open all weekend. So send me a message. If you don't, if it just doesn't make sense, or maybe I've forgotten something as well. If you're on my mailing list, you will get an email from me later on today. And to those of you who have helped me already, thank you so, so much. So listen, go have the best weekend, stay fabulous, and I'll chat to you really, really soon. If I can see the end broadcast button, because it's so long since I've done it, I forget from time to time. Have a great weekend.